What's going on, Marco? How's it going?
Chilling, chilling. Just wanted to jump on here, talk a little shit. What you up to?
Yeah, man, just got done eating, and just waking up as well too. So yeah, everything's going good, bro.
So,
So
so tell me. So,
flat spar with Jake
pa-
Paul. Oh man.
Flat, send me a
Yeah.
request. Flat was just now working with Jake, getting him ready to fight Tyson. Literally, just now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. And he was just with Benavidez, fucking, I don't know, a few weeks ago, a month ago. Yeah.
Oh, snap. Damn.
Flat
That
brings,
boy still
Flat brings those
grinding.
guys. Flat brings in that James Tony energy. They got to have him.
Yeah.
So tell me. So you sparred Dev, Tank, Ryan. What up, Flat?
Yo, what's good, my guys?
Dev, Tank, Ryan. Who else am I missing?
Everyone, bro.
Did
Anybody?
you spar Rolly?
Broly, TFMO Lopez. Oh man, it's
And
list that goes on and on.
okay, so I want to get this on record. So you sparred all of the top guys, and you said that Ryan was the toughest.
Ryan was the toughest.
Woo!
Ryan was the
How? Why?
toughest. The most,
What? Tell
he
me.
was the he was most, yeah, because he was the most awkward one. You know what I mean? He's the most awkward
Awkward,
one. Most
like what
awkward
do you
as
mean?
in like awkward as in like the one dimensional hook. You know what I mean? But once again, that's his only punch was the hook. You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
But he rely on that the whole time.
So let me ask you this: do you think that hook being you felt it real time? Did that power that we saw against Dev, was that steroids or was that just what Ryan does?
No, that's definitely what Ryan does.
There you
Granted,
go.
things can also, hey, granted things can also make sense too with Ryan failing his drug test. But once again, though, you know, Ryan has a good hook. You know what I mean?
Now,
On steroids or not on steroids, that boy hook is
it's no
lit.
joke.
It's fire.
Right. Did you hurt Dev at all? Did you find that he was a little chinny?
Man, when I face all these guys, I only go 80%. It's probably less than that. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So, like, honestly, it was basically me practicing my skills, you know what I'm saying, and just basically like, working, you know what I mean? Granted, they go 100%, you still can't touch me at my 80% level, So I wasn't really focusing on power. If I were focusing on power, honestly, it these dudes cannot touch it. You know what I mean? Honestly.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Wait. Well, I mean, yeah, you got the videos out to support what you're saying. I've heard stories about you too. I've heard lots of gym stories from people who have no
Yeah.
reason to lie. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Even if you see the video of me sparring Tank, you see the video of me sparring Shakur and Devin Haney, you can tell that I wasn't really focusing on power. It was just basically throwing my hands, slipping around,
Volume.
being
Yep.
technical in there.
Yep.
But yeah,
Volume and
volume
moving.
punches.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I did. You know what I mean? So once again, though, if I added power to it, man, it would be a different story.
Damn. Okay. Who hit? And I know you and I have talked about this, but I just want to refresh it for the current viewers. Who hit the hardest of all the top guys right now?
All the top guys, I have to say, Tank,
Like by far, or was there anybody close
uh,
to him?
by far.
Damn.
Tank. You know what I mean? Tank and Ryan, they both on the same level. It's different in power. Um, Ryan has a sneaky power that you
I
don't
was
see
gonna
coming.
say
You know what I mean?
Ryan's, as we
Yeah.
all know, who or those of us who fought Ryan, the ones you don't see, and Ryan has that snappy shit that you don't see, right?
Right. Yeah, yeah. And to me, I feel like those are the most irritating punches. You know what I'm saying? Those ones that always hurt you. You know what I mean? Or always hurt a fighter that the punches they don't see. Tank, you'll see the punch, but you already know power coming from it. Rolly as well. He has power as well too.
He
But once
does.
again, you see the power. You see the not the power, but you see the punch, so you can embrace it more. You know what I'm saying? Than
Right.
Ryan Garcia.
Right. Okay. So, and before I want to shift over to Flat in a second, but last I want to ask you, of all those dudes, who was the most, who had the highest boxing IQ? Who's the best boxer? Pure.
I'll say Tank as well too. He can box. He can also bang if he want to. You know, it's so crazy. Even the Tank Frank Martin fight, right? Granted, I had Frank winning. You know what I mean? But then again, though, Frank needed Frank needed to arm Tank respect. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep letting Tank walk you down like that. You know what I mean? Meaning basically like he don't respect your power, he don't respect you. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna keep walking you down, and that was the end result was. You know what I'm saying? And just like
Right.
Tank said, Tank said this in the interview. He was like, "Man, it took me a while. I kind of felt sloppy. I felt slow. The
Rusty, yeah.
reason why he felt slow and sloppy or whatever case may be, because Frank he had the energy to box for those many rounds until he got tired. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's when Tank, man, did his thing. But
Yeah.
you
No,
have
I
to
always
have power with Tank. You have to have power, man. You have to have power to get him to think. If you come in, you're gonna get clipped. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah,
Ain't coming in like
you
that,
have to
like
respect
a
your
tank.
punch. Yeah.
Exactly. Right. And
So
same goes with
what
everything.
happens if you fight Tank? And I know what you're gonna say, but I want to hear it. What happens if you get in there right now with the 10 ounces or maybe 8 ounces? I forget at your weight
Yeah,
against Tank. What
yeah.
happens?
Um, it's honestly this is not no shaming Tank, but I'm definitely knocking him out. You know what I mean? Just like if he withstand these punches. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't think he would, but just like Frank did Tank, Leo Santa Cruz did Tank, Mauro Barrios did Tank, box him. But once again, the I have power. Like I'm gonna show him my power as well too. I ain't gonna just box. You know what I mean? No, you ain't gonna keep walking me. You ain't gonna dog walk me
And
down for me to get
and
tired. I'm
and
gonna stay with you and
let the
bang
viewers
it.
know you're what, 5'10"?
Yeah, I'm 5'10".
So that's extremely tall for a lightweight. So you got that range. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, for sure. Got the range with Tank though. I gotta show him different different ways, right? I have to box him and also I have to bang with him. You know what I mean? I can't be one dimensional.
You know what's funny?
I can't keep going forward.
Kev,
Yeah,
I just said this. I said the person who could beat Tank has to be able to box and has to hit him
yeah,
hard enough that's going to make him think twice about coming in like a bull.
right. Yeah,
You have to.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. That's the only way. That's the only
Well,
way. You know what I mean? You
I'm
gotta have
lobbying.
that dog in you.
Uh huh.
You gotta have that
I'm,
dog in you. You gotta walk,
yep.
and you
Yep.
also gotta walk Tank down too. You don't just sit down and be on your back feet all the time. You know what I mean? Walk him down too. Tell me, let him know that you here too. You here to
There you
fight
go.
too. You feel me?
We got to do
So
it. We got to do
yeah,
it, man. I'm lobbying for that fight. I want to see that.
yeah, yeah. And also not only this too, it's a very important key about Tank. You have your defense gotta be tight. If your defense is lacking, um, yeah, you definitely getting stopped.
Because
You know
you
what I'm
saw what
saying?
he does.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you banging with him, if you boxing him, if you know how to maneuver, but if your defense not tight and know all both of those aspects, sitting in the pocket like James Toney with defense and offense, you know what I mean? Or box him like Muhammad Ali with defense and offense, you're gonna lose, you know?
You know, if because you saw what you Flat. Did you see this? Tank will let you throw at him, gas you up to make you think that you could just do that, and then
That's his trick.
whap.
Yeah, that's his trick. Is a full sense of security. He make you think that you doing something, so he could get you comfortable. Know what I'm saying? Let me say this about
Hmm.
Kevin Johnson too. Know what I'm saying? I came to Floyd. I was training in Floyd Gym from 2016 to 2020. Know what I'm saying? So I seen a lot of Kevin Johnson work. Know what I'm saying? Kevin Johnson get busy, bro. Know what I'm saying? Now, one thing people got to take into account, because people that really don't know boxing, they look at your record, they look at a fighter's record and judge him off for that. But you gotta look at the opponents that Kevin Johnson fought, right? Then you gotta look at the fact that he took fights on short notice, right? A lot of B-side fights on short notice, right? Know what I'm saying? So if a guy like Kevin Johnson was prepared for certain fighters, I'm just keeping it real, bro, because when I'm from Brooklyn, right? One of the guys that I came up in the gyms with that's young, now I'm saying is Richardson Hitchens. When he fought Kevin Johnson, he hit me up and asked me, yo, do Kevin Johnson get busy? I said, yo, listen, bro. Kevin Johnson is one of them, bro. This is a fact. You can ask Africa. I told him, son, listen, you can't play with Kevin Johnson, bro. Kevin Johnson is one of them for real. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, his trainer Otis, I trained with Otis. You know what I'm saying? I trained with Otis from when I was training in Floyd Gym. So I know what type of training that he come from. You know what I'm saying? I also know that he was one of the guys that came up under the Black Mamba. You know what I'm saying? Roger Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? So Kevin Johnson credentials is crazy, son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Kevin Johnson didn't get a lot of fights on fair grounds. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
with Kevin Johnson prepared, am I right or wrong, Kev?
Hey, Flat, you right on the money, bro. Right on the money. 2 weeks notice, 3 weeks notice, on the B side, and fighting undefeated fighters, and
Right.
guarantee I beaten all the undefeated fighters. Granted, two of them passes and I got robbed on them, but
Right.
I already know that's me. I already know it's boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's what I signed up for.
Yeah.
You feel me? But just like you said, you know what I mean? Don't look at my losses. And honestly, it's really not losses. You know what I mean? It's really not
You got
losses to
what?
me. You know,
Three losses? Two?
I got 3 losses.
Three. Yeah, I mean, look, Floyd,
Yeah,
we all know what Floyd did to making losses be some kind of a awful thing. It's not, it's all learning.
yeah.
And
It's not.
sometimes, like you said, sometimes losses are, people say excuses, but sometimes there's real reasons that really cause shit to go a certain way.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know what I
said
mean?
I said with Frank Martin, right? Because Frank Martin, another guy, he used to train in Floyd Gym too. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So I seen him before people knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? I seen him spar with top competition. Listen, Kevin Johnson trainer,
I'm hearing
um,
some weird
Otis
feedback.
Pimpleton.
There we
He's
go.
the one. I was there when he bought Rolly to Floyd Gym. I was there. Know what I'm saying? When he first bought Rolly to Floyd Gym. Know what I'm saying? Nobody knew who Rolly was. I guess he has amateur fights out there in Vegas, but nobody knew who he was. But Rolly came in the gym. He was putting in work. Know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
seen a lot of these guys before people knew who they was. Know what I'm saying? Frank Martin, he did a hell of a job with Tank. Know what I'm saying? He wasn't able to. I think he wasn't all the way prepared for the moment. You know what I'm saying? But he for the time that he lasted, he did over and above what people probably thought he was going to do. I knew he was going to do good like that. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, in
Yeah.
my opinion, I thought he was up on points before he got
I'm going
shot.
to tell you, man, Tank, to me, the story of the fight to me was how this kid could cut the ring off. Like, I was shocked. And like that's what Kev was saying. You can't he cut the ring off very well. Very
Yeah,
well.
he did. Yeah.
He did.
You know, and he set some traps. If you notice, he would cut the ring off, he would let himself get cornered, and then he wouldn't throw, and he'd let Frank get off on him, and then Frank eventually started being like, oh, what's all this talk? There's nothing here. I could start throwing punches. He's not even, it's like, you guys remember Rocky IV? Where Drago doesn't do much, and then at one point the Russian yells, Valu Gaga, whatever he says, and then Drago just lays into him. It was like that.
Right. Or if you remember, Sugar Ray Leonard against Marvin Hagler with 10 seconds. Every time there's 10 seconds left in the round, he'll flurry to win the round. You know what I'm saying? So all that is strategical. I was at the fight with Tank and Frank Martin. I was there live, right?
Okay.
So I saw the moment when Tank said I got him. Now I'm saying
that was when he smiled when Frank looked all shook, right?
What happened was Frank was boxing good, but then when he started feeling Tank power, he started staying there too long. He started getting scared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he would stay there too long and cover up. And that's when Tank said it. He said, "Oh, I got him because I see he seen the fear in him now. He started freezing up." Now I'm saying you can't
Mhm.
freeze up with Tank, bro. You can't. Now I mean I seen
What
Hey,
are you laughing at, Kev? What are you laughing at?
yo, all of this is true though. You know what I mean? It's
facts.
so
Uh-huh.
true. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
'Cause, hey, Tank has the IQ as in like if he see fear, if he sees an opening, if he see the
Facts.
opening, and he always hit you with it's he man, his IQ is amazing, Merle.
It's
You
up
know what
there.
I mean? It's
Very,
up there.
very
You feel me?
underrated.
And that's why I tell everybody you gotta give him different looks. Cause if you don't give him different looks, he don't break you down. Honestly, you know what I
You're right.
mean? So
Right. But I mean,
that's great.
there's few fighters that could do what you do in terms of have that range, have that volume, and the constant angles you give. You throw, you're pivoting before the combination's even done. You know what I'm saying? And you're
Hmm.
throwing it with some power. And here the thing that people say is that's tough to do for all 12. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's draining. It could be done obviously, but that takes a lot out of you, no?
yeah, no, absolutely, it does. You know what I mean? But that's when you really give different avenues. You gotta really be you have to really be smart in there, as in like giving different looks. When you tired of boxing, stay in there and bang with them. Do James Toney, relax inside the pocket, roll it, spin them around. You know what I mean? Give yourself some time, some
That's
breathing room. You know what
that's
I
one
mean?
Tank is with the black long sleeve shirt. Kevin Johnson right there is in the black short sleeve shirt. Tank has the red gloves on. Ooh, okay, there's a nice body shot. There's another body shot. They're exchanging. Nobody really lands. Good head movement by Kevin. Good head movement, good movement. Good combo, missed. Now it looks like Tank is pressing Kevin. Now Kevin is visibly taller. He's about 5'10". Oh, good shot by Tank. Let's look at that again. Tank, there was a jab, a hook to distract, a hard straight left to the body, another hard body shot. You hear the thump in those shots. Looks like Tank is pissed off. That usually happens. Oh, good combination by Kevin. Let's look at that again. A hook, a straight, a hook, a straight. All of those land cleanly, and then Tank ducks a little too late. There's a nice straight left to the body by Tank again. So Tank is throwing hard. That's usually because he has to send a message because Kevin's getting up in him. There's some good shots by Tank. Most of them picked off by Kevin. Let's look at that again. Tank throws a nice hook. Another straight right to the body. And another straight left that misses. And another jab that misses. And another straight left that misses. And another straight left that misses. And another right hand that misses. Right hook. And then a retaliation missed. All right, so Tank missed a lot of those. So Kevin's showing decent defense. All right, now Kevin's walking Tank down. There's Kevin's trainer's talking. Okay, let's look at that again. All right, that straight right misses, and the body shot is also parried. So that looked good. It sounded hard and fast by Kevin, but Tank was able to elude both of it. Now you see Kevin's trainer. He's talking. Now he has Tank engaging with him. So it's a smart move. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose, but that's going to get Tank out of his game. And when he's focused on talking, now he's holding. He's probably feeling that power. He's holding. Oh, beautiful shoulder move. Let's look at that again. Bumps him with the shoulder and hits him with two straight right hands, excuse me. And then tries to do it again, but Tank is holding. So Tank might be holding now because of the power and the speed. Look right there, you see Tank's glove is hooked over and he's holding. Tank's energy now has changed from going forward to holding and kind of moving backwards. All right, now he's starting to go forward again a little bit. There you see Coach Calvin in the back not saying anything. So I don't think it's good for Tank to be engaging in this talk right now. I think it's throwing him off his game plan, but he's more seasoned than I ever was, so I guess he knows what he's doing. So now Tank's moving, circling. Kevin's stalking him. So Tank felt the speed and the power. So I think he's definitely weary of it. Tank's also seasoned pro. Sometimes you take breaks. Oh, okay, good combination. Good flurry there. But let's look at that again. That was parried, blocked. That was blocked. That didn't land. his straight right to the body kind of landed, and his left hook to the head kind of landed, but most of that actually was blocked and didn't land crisp. There's Tank again, moving out of the way of most of those shots. But he's getting into talking again. See, now Tank is too busy talking and not as busy fighting, so that's definitely a victory and shows something about Tank's mental game, that he engages in this much talking, but he's not throwing punches. So it's different if he's talking and whooping ass, but he's talking and kind of just circling and staying away. Not the best in my opinion, but again, this is only a couple rounds of their sparring. Tank could have been getting on him, whooping him the whole rest of this fight. It's hard to tell. When you're that experienced, sometimes you do take breaks in a long sparring match. All right, next round. There's nice combinations. So you hear the power and the speed from Kevin Johnson. Now the angle here, and that water bottle's in the way. It's tough to see what landed and what didn't. But Kevin Johnson now is looking good. He's throwing some jabs. He's probing with those jabs. Probably about to unleash straight right. There we go. No, so now Kevin Johnson's not committing too much. Now he stepped it back a little bit after coming really hard initially. There's a nice straight right to the body by Kevin Johnson, which lands. Jab is picked off by Tank's guard. Tank, again, is not doing much of anything but parrying, and Tank is definitely... All right, now Tank's energy seems to change a little. He's starting to go forward. He's not talking anymore. There's Coach Calvin behind him, cool as a cucumber, not saying anything. He probably knows what his man's capable of.
Who y'all got?
All right, so now they're just posturing, both of them. Posturing. There's a 1-2 that looks like that straight right to the body landed on Tank. Another nice straight right to the body landed on Tank. Let's look at that again. He throws the jab to distract, and boom! But then Tank also catches him with a right hook coming in. So they both kind of landed there. It was good by Tank. So Tank's starting to get a little more offensive-minded now, even though he's still in retreat mode. All right, they're circling. Tank, again, is just waiting. Tank is waiting for him to, kind of what he did to Rolly, I guess. Waiting for him to commit. Ooh, nice, beautiful combination, and end it with a body shot. Let's look at that again. Ooh, that straight right goes right through the guard and nails Tank really well. And those body shots hit him hard. Beautiful, crisp, hard leverage shots, and finishes with another hard body shot. And it was right on the cup, but looked legal. There's another 1-2 that was blocked off by Tank. There's a combo, didn't really commit, that missed. Ooh, Tank threw a nice body shot there. Let's look at that again. He swings, Tank goes under. He gets hit with a couple shots, That uppercut just grazes Tank, but didn't do much damage. Oh, nice counter body shot by Tank. Oh, another counter body shot by Tank. Gotta look at that again. Tank goes low and comes right up with that uppercut right to the body. Beautiful. Now Tank's starting to get a little more aggressive. Ooh, nice counter jab. Tank dips behind, pulls, and counters with his own jab. Nicely done. All right, now both their hands are down. They're circling, taking a well-deserved mini break. Sometimes you do that within sparring. You're not taking a break, you're taking a mini break. All right, now Tank again is backing in, doing that same thing he did with Rolly and with a few other fighters. He's waiting for the guy to engage, and he's going to counter. Oh, now he's circling out. It's harder for him to do this with Kevin, because Kevin's 5'10", Tank's like 5'5", 5'6". Huge distance and height advantage. So Kevin could keep him at the end of his punches where Tank can't counter him. Here's Kevin, he's coming in. All right, Tank circles out. All right, so now they're doing a lot more mini breaking, I call it. All right, now Tank's talking again, which, talking and not punching. But now Kevin's stalking him, still circling. There he's ranging him. Oh, nice combinations. Most of those got picked off, but there was some nice combinations. Oh, nice overhand right. Let's look at that again. He goes down to fake and then goes up with the right hand. So he goes down with his head to fake a body shot and comes over the top with that looping right hand and lands. Now Tank is holding again. Looks like the power and the fatigue is maybe setting in. Tank's doing quite a bit of holding him. It won't let go of Kevin's arm. And finally that round ends and he kind of does an old school mush. Get off me.